Mommy, you remind me of something. I don't know what it is. You remind me of something.
So much talent, right? Chris Brown, the guy can sing, he can dance, but gets in a lot of trouble. And he just, I guess, landed off of Con Air and is in even more trouble out in L.A. Let's go out to CNN digital reporter Alan Duke, who has the latest on Chris Brown. So, talented young performer, getting in a lot of trouble. What's going on in L.A. with him right now?
Yeah, he maybe is about the only closest thing we've got to Michael Jackson as far as dancing and music talent right now, in my opinion at least. But he is in jail at least for another week. On next Friday, he'll have another chance to convince a judge to let him out. He's been in jail now almost 7 weeks. Rehab 5 months before that because he violated his probation, all going back more than 5 years to when he hit Rihanna before the Grammys. We all know about that. He's, as his lawyer said, languishing in jail right now. He's caught between a rock and a hard spot because he can't get a hearing. He can't, for perhaps months, even get the judge to consider whether he can get out or not. So what's happening today and over the next several days is his lawyer is negotiating with prosecutors, finally negotiating a plea to where he may admit he violated his probation and he can go on with it. But this past 5 years of probation have been very difficult for Chris Brown, who looked really unkempt. Normally, he's very well groomed, hasn't had a haircut in a couple of months. Look, he's got a lot of frequent flyer miles on Con Air, and that is not a good thing.
That's not a good thing. Now, you mentioned Michael Jackson, and apparently, we got some new Michael Jackson music. Let's take a listen. First, this is Michael Jackson with Justin Timberlake. All right, Alan Duke, let me ask you, what's the story behind Justin Timberlake and Michael Jackson doing a duet, and who is in charge of releasing this? Who's making the decisions?
Well, L.A. Reid, the head of Epic Records, is really the ultimate one, along with the Michael Jackson estate. And interestingly, that song was co-produced by John McClain, a retired record executive who is one of the co-executors of the Jackson estate, along with Paul Anka. We all know Paul Anka. Well, he worked with Michael in 1983 on several songs, and this is one of them. It's got a nice throwback, old school feel to it that really fits in today. Compare this to what Bruno Mars is releasing and what Pharrell is releasing. It's so popular. That is why fans are liking this, and I'm seeing on Twitter really good reaction to it. Of course, there's some fans say don't touch Michael's music, but they have contemporized it. That's Reid's explanation for it, making it current for today, and I think it's going to do well along with the album that comes out in 2 weeks.
Now, Paul Anka, is that the same guy who did the old "Put Your Head on My Shoulder"?
Having My Baby. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got my head on your shoulder right
wrote
now.
My Way.
Yep. All right. Final question. V. Stiviano, everyone's talking about her in L.A. Are there any opportunities for her to enter the entertainment world?
Well, it's inevitable. Vivid, of course, the porn producer, film company, has offered her a deal. She's got 24 hours to accept or reject it.
Okay, let's hope she rejects it. So, Alan Duke, great to see you, CNN digital reporter. Appreciate it.